a bit lazy. You'll notice we're in the same place as the last video.
I like it here.
It's a comfortable seat.
We can sit down here on the bench here in front of Gannon University and film. There's a little bit of a breeze. You can see the flags blowing, but it's not like my hair is not quite as crazy. Also, the wind is blowing this way, so my hair is going that way and not as much in my face.
So it looks like you're a romance heroine with your hair blowing in the breeze.
Billowing in the wind. Yeah, that's
Notice I just shellacked the Medusa hair down
yeah.
and tried to contain it.
So this episode we're going to talk a little bit about series, and this relates to marketing because we have had some questions about marketing, and we just did the last episode was about reader expectations. That's partially marketing because knowing what you're going to do, but series, and I know Holly has done a lot of series. It took me a while to figure out how to create a contemporary romance series because of course in a mystery series, you can have the same main character, and that's cool. But in a romance, because you have to create that romantic arc in each and every book, you have to have a different main character. You can have recurring secondary characters. Oh, speaking of which,
Okay.
I talked to my mother this morning.
Oh, Pearly Gates?
She wants Pearly Gates. She was like, you tell Holly I want more Pearly Gates. So Mom, look, evidence. I told her you want more Pearly Gates.
And we already talked that I had done that Perry Square series. I think there were 7 or 8 books, I think, set on Perry Square here in Erie. I will confess, it was not some giant marketing ploy on my part. It happens frequently, accidentally. I write a book, I create this world, and even though Perry Square is a real place, my Perry Square was fictionalized. And I fall in love. I fall in love with those characters and the secondary characters. So I set another book there with a new hero and heroine that you probably met. But I can bring back all those previous hero and heroines. I can bring back those secondary characters, like Pearly Gates. Now? Pearly Gates and Nana Vancy are two of my favorite.
Like people love them.
I get requests.
Pearly Gates is hysterical. I love Pearly too. I admit, I love Pearly.
She had her own life. She just did things in my head. I don't even know how to explain her.
And so for me, it took me a while. I have one set of books that are a brother and sister, and then later on, I finally figured, you know what? I'm just gonna make this giant family with 12 brothers and sisters. Now, not all of them are on the market. But you know, if I stick with them long enough, I can always like kill off their the ones who were, no, I'm not going to do that. But still, the Hawkins family, because there are so many of them, and I do get some of you asking, can you write more? And I'm working on it. But a series is readers love series because we do fall in love with these specific characters, and we want to know more about them, and we want to see them again. We want to bring them back. I mean, think about your favorite characters, like from a TV show or whatever. You fall in love with a specific character.
And you come back week after week to watch it.
Exactly.
And some of my series are very closely tied. I did a wedding series where each book was a bridesmaid, and then the final book was the bride who ended up having the wedding called off. And so, you hate it when that happens.
Whoops.
So that was my Valley Ridge series. And then there was a actual 4th book in the series that was a character I just loved.
And location works too. So look at like
Valley Ridge was
and Perry Square.
And actually Valley Ridge is I said it in Erie, and my editor said, "Oh, Holly, not another Erie book." I said,
"Oh God, not Erie again."
Great, I'm going to set it just over the border in New York. And she said, "Great." So I set it, if you're from the area, between Northeast Pennsylvania and Ripley, New York. It just like over the border barely. And I talk about Erie the whole time. They come into New York, Northeast. So she afterwards said, "I know what you did." And I said, "Yeah, I won."
That was sneaky, Holly. That was
so sneaky.
Really, really sneaky. Well, that's it. I'm doing some of mine that are more loosely tied by Erie. Sorry for the helicopter.
We've got a lot of helicopters today. Who knew?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on.
But
they're trying to find out.
But as a
why
writer, I write them these accidental series because I want to come back and I want to hang with these characters more. And that works because if I like them that much, hopefully readers did as well.
Like them. And again, the readers are happy to let you know. I'm sure.
Oh.
I know. Like I said, like my mom telling you, I want more Pearly Gates. So, but series are a good way to sell more books. You've got to hook the reader at the beginning. They've got to enjoy that first book. It's the opening of the book sells that book, and the ending of that book sells the next one. So leave your readers happy. Again, going back to the reader expectations, leave your readers happy, and they'll buy the next book.
All right, I think that's it.
That series in a
this
nutshell.
series of videos will continue, so come back next week and see what we're up to.
Or at the end of the week.
At the end of the week.
Or the beginning of
we're
next
tricky.
week. We are. Mondays and Fridays. Mondays and Fridays with Holly and Susan. There you go.
Mondays. Love Mondays.
I like Fridays better.
I'll see that. You got it all covered.
We do.